A teacher might use the opinion editorials for older students. Essentially, what a teacher might do is to let kids swim in the water a little bit. So select some opinions, some editorials to read. Spend some time with students reading them, drawing out characteristics, what they observed, what makes a strong editorial, maybe even following a columnist for a while, just so they're familiar with what makes an editorial that meets expectations. After reading and looking at models, then a teacher will assign or ask students what the characteristics are of one that's strong, and then assign the task to students. Write your own. Now, the beauty of opinions and editorials is that adolescents like to argue. They like contentious issues, and for every subject matter, there's usually something that will get people up in arms. So this is where a teacher can have some good fun, I think, finding topics that work with students. And I think it's fine to use ones that are controversial, ones that are of interest to adolescents. Once you find those topics, then you can ask students to write them. And the lengths vary anywhere from 200 words to 500 words probably is the adequate length. And then again, if you have students who are reluctant writers, you can make that length shorter. Ones who are more proficient, you can make them longer. But they are able to be adjusted based on students. So they write those. Again, it's the same process. Give them some time writing with them in class so they can draw on each other, so they can draw on the teacher, and give them time to write. You can then, and sort of thinking about follow-up, they can bring them back. You can score them, again, based on the criteria of what makes a strong op-ed or editorial. Use that material from your rubric to then score the student work. And again, I would have students score their own, think about what they would do to make it better, and then give them the opportunity to revise, because it's about the practice. It's about the practice of becoming better writers. And the more chances you give them to become better writers, the more they will always respond and become better writers.